Hello, everybody, and welcome back down by the rink. I'm Jason Cusimano, and unfortunately, Billy will not be able to join me here today because he is going to be off doing some stuff for school. It's the end of the school year, and I was lucky enough to get myself done early enough, but he was just too stocked up with work. But he will be returning next week for the podcast. Unfortunately, he just had his schedule all clogged up, but that's all right. Understand. But today it'll just be me. All right. And I also wanted to address the growth of this channel on its own because other than the podcast, we have one video up that's not a podcast, which will be followed by a whole bunch of others, as well as some other series that I'm doing. And I wanted to use the podcast as a way to show you guys what I'm talking about. So I am going to be starting my own franchise mode and Be a Pro series in NHL 20, as well as Billy doing some analysis videos. So we're each going to start our own series. So I guess whichever one you like better, or if you like both of us, you can watch our series separately. But we're always going to come together Friday, 7 p.m. for you guys for these podcasts. All right. So I just wanted to address that because we're going to start those series, and I want you guys on the lookout for that so that we can make those series just as important and just as recognized as the podcasts themselves. And for anybody who's not watching this on YouTube, go over to the YouTube channel and check it out. It's Down by the Rink official podcast. All right, guys. So we actually have a very special guest for today. We have a hockey and sports-based YouTube channel who's spreading like wildfire across YouTube over the last few weeks, just for his hockey highlight-related content. Today we welcome Sean, aka SCT 2016. How you doing, Sean?
Good. How are you doing, Jason?
So thank you for coming on. It was really hard for us to get a hold of anybody who we really wanted. You were the only one who responded, so I'm very grateful for that.
Anytime.
Um, I'm kind of bummed that Billy isn't here because you would have really liked him. He's a pretty sick dude. Have you watched any of our stuff in the past?
Yeah, I rewatched the first episode today just so I can get an idea of how this is going to go over, and I wanted to get myself a little warmed up before we started today.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So you like how we run things?
Yeah, it looks really good. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. I try to keep it as professional as possible, even though it's just two kids trying to, start up something
Yeah.
here. But I guess you know all about that, and you've had
hmm
relative success as far as that. Can you tell us a little bit about hockey? How hockey has affected you in your life?
So I didn't really start watching hockey till I'm a Penguins fan. So in 2016, when I heard that the Penguins were in the Stanley Cup Finals, I decided to start watching it, and it's just I mean, it was so amazing to me just to watch these players. I mean, they work so hard, they're so talented, and it's not like any other sport because they're on skates and they're on ice, and there's only one. I mean, stopping the clock is just impossible. You barely get any breaks, so it's been amazing just to watch this, and it's kind of helped me become a better person too because it's one of those sports that can inspire you to do so much, and it inspired me to create a YouTube channel, and I've had so much fun doing it. I've met so many great people, and if it weren't for this, I wouldn't be on this podcast. So
Yeah, definitely. You've met some people? What have you met as far as hockey people?
a few of my subscribers, so I haven't really met any in real life, but they've added me on some of my social media platforms, so I've gotten to talk to them, and they just tell me how big fans they are. They've given me so many ideas and so many clip suggestions, so I really thank them for that. And if there are any fans watching out here today, I thank you all, and I think that you should continue to be supportive of this channel and mine.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know. I have my own actually vlog channel, which is totally separate from this, and I have about 150 subs. And I know on my live streams and stuff how cool it is to connect with the people that watch you, and it's actually really sick. So it's cool that we can relate on that level. But what motivated you other than just starting hockey, like to specifically start a YouTube channel with sports related content? Because I know at first it wasn't just hockey. It was also like you had some baseball in there too.
hmm So I've always like I'm biggest fan of sports. Like I mean, I do nothing anything in my life has to involve sports, and so I'm really wanting to just help put sport like some other sports on the map. Like in America, football is probably like the most watched sport. So I did some others with baseball. I did some basketball too. I wanted to put all other sports on the map, and watching these other YouTubers, I mean, it looks so fun to make these videos. So when I found that I had some editing softwares and some recording softwares, I said I could do this, and it doesn't take too much. It just takes some hope, and you got to think of yourself that you can do this. And I was very proud of that, and I'm very proud of myself, and I thank all my fans for watching.
Yeah, it's really cool because even though you only have a certain amount of subscribers, you get so many more views per video just by people who are looking up hockey highlights. You're at the top of the game there.
Yeah.
What software do you use to edit? Because I have the same kind of problems with my YouTube channel as far as like how to edit and what to do my best stuff on. And I actually used iMovie for a while too. But
Yeah, I just use iMovie because I mean I put the clips together, and sometimes I mean you can add music, but that's a little more complicated. So I try to keep the music out of my content. But yeah, I just use iMovie. That's all I use.
yeah, I definitely think as somebody who actually has spent probably about an hour worth of time in my entire life watching you. Definitely keep the announcers in there. We don't
Yeah,
need music. I
no,
think the announcers are probably some of the most important parts of the clips.
definitely.
But it's really cool that you just like picked up and started doing this, and now you're getting recognition for it. So congrats on
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
I know you talked a little bit about your editing, but like other than that, what's the process of thinking of ideas for videos and getting clips for them, and how easy or hard that may be? Like, what's your process as of making a video?
So usually when I start, I look through my comment section to see if there's any ideas or clip suggestions. And most of the time, I don't have to think of my own ideas. My fans, they give me the ideas, and I don't have many different separate ideas. I usually stack videos on top of each other, doing part ones, twos, and threes. But when I get new ideas, I have my fans, like for my social media platforms, submit videos to me, and I just put them in a big montage to post it on YouTube. And I like to give a lot of credit to my fans there.
That's cool. But when you first started, you didn't have all those fans. So like, how did you find those clips? Because you probably had to go through a lot of footage to find them, right?
Yeah, at first I started doing player highlights, specifically like my sports teams that I like Juju Smith-Schuster and Cindy Crosby highlights. So those were easy to find on the internet. But videos now that involve like something like a loudest crowd or a biggest hit, I have to I have to go through so many videos. And now that I do have fans, it's easier to get that. But before, I would have to take a lot of time to search through the internet to find what clips would be appropriate for that video.
Yeah, and that props to you because I go as lazy as possible when I'm making my videos, and the fact that you take like hours to just get through all that stuff, that's really sick. Um, how like well, I guess we discussed how you came up with ideas for videos, like, but other than your fans, like what just pops in your head that's like, oh, I should make a video about this. Like, who thinks of like I never would have thought to make a video on corner pickers, and it actually ends up being cool. Like, how do
Yeah,
you?
that one yeah, that one was submitted by a fan, but, like, they didn't really give any they kinda gave, like, top shelf goals, but I kinda more generalized it, like, "Okay, how about we do corner goals?" But, I mean, that's upstairs, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, I can generalize this." I don't know, the idea just popped in my head because that's when I play hockey, that's, like, the spot I love to go, top right I'm a right-handed shot, so I love to go top right
Me
corner.
too.
So I was like, I would love to do that right in the corners, so that's where I got the
Yeah.
idea.
All right, that's really cool. So you just kind of you take fan tells you and then just kind of make it your own.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to completely take the credit for them. And now I feel like if I do absolutely like don't change the idea from the comment, I'm gonna put it in the video to make sure that they get recognized for what they've given me.
It's so humble. That's so sick. That is really cool. Some people believe that making highlight videos like doesn't require skill and is a really easy job. And what would you say to those who think that?
I could say that you're kind of right. I mean, it doesn't take too much skill. It just takes hard work and dedication, like to find the clips. Like you don't need to have the best like graphics. It doesn't need to be super slow. You don't have to put the best music over it. You can just put them together, kind of like I do, and you can still get like 1,000, 2,000 views for it. I mean, anyone can do it. You just have to have the right mindset.
It makes a lot of sense. I mean, as far as me, like I create my own content, but then I make the editing process as simple as possible. So I kind of get where it's going there, but finding all those clips takes forever, and you still deserve huge props for that.
Thank you.
Um, that's really cool. Which hockey players inspired you the most as far as loving hockey and stuff like that?
So I never, since I was not around the 1990s, I never really got to watch Mario Lemieux. But players like Mario Lemieux coming back from cancer, having to beat that, and coming back and still continuing to play, that was very inspiring. And someone like Jake Gensel on the first shift, his first shot on goal, he scored, which is just incredible. And it doesn't take too much. It just kind of proved it doesn't take too much to score your first goal. You just got to have the right mindset. You got to be thinking. You got to be in the moment. You just got to. And so that was like, wow, that could really help me in life, just to help me be in the moment.
That's pretty cool. Do you skate yourself?
I used to. I'm not going to anymore. I'm gonna put away the skates.
Because I always thought like I'm not. I obviously can't now because I can kind of rollerblade, but I'm not even close to good enough. But I was always thinking like if I was 6 or 7 years old and I could put on the skates now, I'd be NHL bound. Like I'd be
Yeah.
going for that at this point.
Yeah.
But that's not the goal for you.
Not really. I mean, I do play the sport. I love it more. I mean, it's not my first sport. Football is my first sport, and that's what I'm going to do continuing now on. But I'm going to miss it. And I love it so much. But it holds a more special place in my heart than any other sport.
I gotcha. Is there a reason why?
I mean, I can't really tell you why. There's just something so special about it. I feel like it might be because it doesn't get as much attention in America as something like baseball, football, and basketball. Like it's maybe out of the four major sports, it's probably number four. It's not the main priority in America as it is in like Canada or Russia or somewhere in Switzerland. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty cool. I definitely want to ask you this. What is something you would change about the game of hockey today if you were commissioner? If you could change one thing about the game today, what would you put in, take out, change, maneuver, whatever?
Man, if I had to change one thing, hmm, I would probably take out the trapezoid rule. I don't like that rule at all, and it's just I don't really understand it. I feel like the goalie should be allowed to play the puck anywhere on the ice he wants, and I just because I mean sometimes and it's the littlest. Your skate could be right outside the line, and you could get called for a penalty. Like it could be the smallest thing, and it could screw up the game for you, or who knows your season, depending on what the circumstances.
Yeah, definitely. I don't like that rule at all either. I think it's really stupid, but and I definitely believe that if there had never been a Marty Brodeur, then there would never be a trapezoid rule
Hmm.
because he played the part so much and it always worked. So they were
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we can't have him doing that."
Yeah.
But thank you for coming in for an interview, by the way. I
No
definitely.
problem. Anytime.
So, you want to stick around and help me talk about Detroit today?
Of course. Let's go.
Sounds good. All right. So, as most of you guys do know, there's not too much hockey news right now because we're kind of in a dead spot between because we know what's going to happen, but we can't set it into motion yet. So, I think until hockey season, whoa, I think until hockey season first starts up, um, we're gonna have to do some teams of the week. So I want to start with some teams that didn't do the best this year, but that have a bright future. Or even if they don't, we're just gonna talk about them and see what, and just think about what we would do if we could, and just talk about where they're at. So I'm gonna look up rosters and stats, and we'll just figure out what the problem with this team is and how we would fix it. All right, there we go. Okay, so as we know, the Detroit Red Wings only had about 50 points this year. They really crapped the bed 100% on this season, and I think it really didn't make much sense to me at the very beginning because I knew that they had a pretty good first line, but I'm not 100% sure why they did as bad as they did. But I think the stats will definitely help us with that. Here we go. So here we go. Okay. So Dylan Larkin is obviously the best player on that team, and he only put up 53 points in 71 games this year. So we got to figure out why that is, right? Because I think he's definitely one of the best young guns in the league, and he's still not putting up points. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think another reason is that they have a lot of young talent, and some of this needs to develop. And that's another reason why they brought back a veteran player like Valtteri Filppula. They brought him back for depth and for leadership, because many of their players that have bad contracts have retired. Or Nicholas Kronwall, he just retired, and they still have Henrik Zetterberg's contract on. So they need to bring in someone who is a veteran who can help teach that team. And Dylan Larkin he's a great player, but when you have a defense that's not maybe the best in the league, it's hard to get any kind of point or any points and stats up going if you're not really carrying the team, but like if you're having doing most of the work. Now, I think he is going to be the next captain of this team because he's going to get better as time goes by, and Detroit's only going to get better as time goes by. And they're going to they have a lot of bad contracts coming up. So soon they'll be free with cap space, so they'll be targeting big free agents later in the future, which will help him increase his points and stats.
Yeah, I definitely think that that might be it. But I feel like a player like Tyler Bertuzzi or Anthony Mantha should maybe have put up something to help him out. But for some reason, everybody just fell through the bottom. I definitely think, like what you said, it's definitely a defensive issue.
Yeah, and I think Jeff Blashow, I feel like there's something not right there in the coaching staff. I don't know if it was the right move for Detroit to keep him this offseason, but I can't really disagree. I think I can give him maybe one or two more seasons before he has to get out of Detroit.
Yeah, because I definitely think that there is probably a coaching hiccup there because also some of the time they just don't seem like they're trying to be good. Like I guess they just gave up on the season when they saw that they were totally screwed. But by the end of the season, they just stopped producing. Like seeing
Yeah.
Dylan Larkin with only 53 points, when if he had been on one of the teams that's in the playoff running right now, he'd probably be point per game. It's just really weird.
Yeah, they definitely you can tell they're trying to tank for Alexis Lafreniere, but it's not, who knows if they're going to get the draft lottery. It may mess them up this year. They may get the first, second, third, or fourth. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. And I definitely think that their defensive issue is pretty big because the fact that
Mm-hmm.
they're relying on guys like Cholowski and De Kaiser who are good defensemen, but for like the second line, they're putting
Yeah,
them first and saying, "Go ahead, give it a shot," and then also having pretty old goalies in the net. I don't think that's gonna win you a cup.
no, but yeah, I think that Jimmy Howard. I think he's going to get out of Detroit this season, and that's going to really help with their goaltending situation and their cap space problem.
Well, I don't think he'd go anywhere. Like if Howard goes, he's out of the NHL. I don't think there'd
Yeah,
be anywhere that would pick him up.
no,
So I don't know, but I think Bernier would be a good backup, but they need
he was very
somebody.
solid this season. He was very solid this season. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but they need somebody for him to back up. Like
Yeah,
they
they
need
need
some
someone that's a star talent or that's someone that's been proven in the NHL at least right now.
right, exactly. Like even if they just get somebody like like a Varlamov or just somebody who's a pretty decent leading goalie who can play 40 or 50 games in a season
Mm-hmm.
and bring the team through. And then just have Bernier come in whenever he's burnt out or whenever he's not doing so hot, just to have an alternative that we can count on. Because Howard used to be a really good goalie, but he's not somebody you can turn to anymore within the last couple of years.
And there are a lot of good goalie free agent names up on the market this year. So if Detroit does want to buy into someone, I think this would be the time for them.
I definitely think so. I'm actually gonna look that up because I think there are actually a lot of good goalie free agents. Goalie free agents. Yeah, because I think isn't it might Bobrovsky might even be up. Let me look.
He, he's not up for another 5 years. But someone like
He got
Talbot's
signed
up.
long term.
Yeah, he got signed long term with the Panthers.
I
But
thought he was
but
Mr. 10 million because they signed him for 1 year at 10 million. I didn't know they threw away that much money for that long.
yeah, really. But someone that they could take is like Talbot and Hudobin, or even if they're gonna try, because there's no way that we're Penguins are gonna let Murray go or just offer sheet him. So someone to trade for would be like Murray or possibly Jari for the from the Penguins, but restricted or unrestricted free agents like Anton Hudobin or Cam Talbot, they could be big targets for Detroit.
Well, I think Kudobin and Talbot, like they're all of them are they're just they're not. I can't see them as being what Detroit needs.
Yeah, I
But
mean they're a
I
goalie that you could kind of fill for like maybe like 20 games, but
yeah, like I don't think because they're also solid backups. Like they need a
exactly
starting
yes.
goalie. I see Holtby's up on the market.
Yes, he is. He's going to be a big target this offseason.
I think he's going to go back to Washington, but I don't think he's always
Yeah.
cracked up to be anymore. So I don't know if
Mm-mm.
Washington's going to want him.
Yeah, they're trying to definitely get someone backed up for Samsonov because he's the goalie of the future for the Capitals. There's no doubt. But that's going to leave the question: will they bring back Holtby on a short deal, or will they let him test free agency?
Yeah, I believe that. I actually would personally say that Samsonov is a little overrated. I don't see him becoming
Yes, definitely.
huge. He's definitely going to be a solid starter, but I don't see him becoming the next Vasilevsky, the next Ben Bishop. I don't
Mm-mm.
see that for him. He's definitely very solid. Don't get me wrong,
Yes.
but he's not what he's cracked up to be. Corey Crawford is actually up for
Yes,
this
he's up
year. That might be big because he's probably
for.
got 1 or 2 good years left in him.
I would say with injuries. Yes.
Oh, Robin Leonard's going to be up from the Golden Knights. I guess they just took him for the
Yeah,
rest of the season.
and I
Leonard's
heard
going to be
Detroit.
huge because Leonard's
Yes.
bounced back and forth from my Islanders to Chicago to the Golden Knights. He's got to find a home because he's 27 years old. He could stay a place for 10 years still.
And there was rumors that Detroit did actually want to buy into him this offseason, but I'm not sure if that's 100% true.
Leonard specifically.
Yeah, specifically Leonard. They really like Robin Leonard, and he wanted to be the goalie of the future somewhere, but Detroit really wants him.
Yeah. Well, if I'm Leonard right now, I think I'd probably wait to see what else they could do as far as a D line, and then see if I could come in because I
Definitely.
wouldn't want to have to carry the back end of the ice.
Mm-mm.
Maybe Craig Anderson, but he's another backup.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, after that, oh yeah, Cam Talbot's up, Kudobin's up. Hmm. Oh, Arundel's up. Arundel could
Aaron
be a.
Dell.
Arundel might be a good starter.
Yes, he's been much better than Jones this year for the Sharks, and I think that if he does resign with the Sharks, he's taking over the starting job next year.
Yeah, because I think Martin Jones is falling off a little bit. He's not.
Definitely.
He's not old enough to really be falling off, but he is. So I don't
Yeah.
think it's age, but I think he's just not what he used to. What he used to be as far as that.
Yeah.
We got a couple of like pretty crappy backups, like Kincaid is up.
Mm.
Guys like that. Oh, Lauren Brissot is up. He's a good prospect from where is he from? Oh, he's from Winnipeg. He's really young and he's pretty solid, but he could go either way. He's either going to turn into this huge, amazing goalie, or he's going to be a second-rate backup guy. Nobody really
Mm-hmm.
knows about him yet, but maybe it's Detroit's time to take a chance, and if they come out on top, they can become that amazing team again.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't really know that yet. Um, they have. There aren't that many goalies. Oh, they're all down here. Here we go. Um, yeah, no, there's a whole lot of backups. Like a whole lot of
Yeah.
backups. Like Hutchinson's on here. Berube's on here, but he's even like down in the AHL.
Mm-hmm. And Detroit cannot settle for a backup this year. I mean, they already have their backup right now, and they need a starter soon.
Yeah, I'd probably say either go for Robin Leonard or Holtby. Leonard or Holtby would
Definitely.
is that guy that they need at this point.
Yeah, big
Um,
body. I could see them fitting in Detroit well.
yeah, especially Leonard, I think, because
Hmm.
Holtby's getting up there in age. He's 31 now. Leonard's still 28. He's got some time ahead of him. Still in his prime, and I think he could definitely do some big things. He definitely did some big things for the Islanders. So if he
Yeah.
can do the same thing for Detroit, then they'd be good.
Hmm.
Um, but I definitely want to talk about some defensemen also for them that could possibly make them a little better. Alex Petrangelo and Tyson Berry are both on the market for the next season, which I think would be a huge upgrade. I think, as far as I know, Detroit has a lot of salary cap. Like they have a
Yes,
lot
they
of
do.
money left to spend. So I think they could definitely go for some big names.
They could sign a few players long term. Like even if they really want to buy in this year, someone like Taylor Hall and Petrangelo, they could sign them both long term.
Yeah, I think yeah, because as far as I know, I think they still have like they're just barely hitting the minimum.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, like Alex Petrangelo's up, Tyson Berry, Travis Hamonic is a pretty good defenseman, maybe for their first line. He'd be a minor upgrade though. Um,
Same with someone like Schultz. If they really want to, they can sign Schultz short term. I think that he'd be a perfect fit in Detroit.
he'd be a perfect fit in Detroit, but I think he'd be good if he'd be good definitely for a second liner. I think they should drop a
Yes.
whole bunch of those guys like Adam Ernie doesn't need to be there anymore.
Hmm.
Um, Namath doesn't need to be there anymore. I just feel like there's um a whole bunch of defensemen that were not what Detroit thought they would be.
Hmm.
But there's definitely a lot of really good defensive not prospects, defensive free agents coming into the market that they should definitely jump on if they're
Hmm.
trying to do that. But we can also consider the other side. What if they decide this season that they're going to trade away um, Dylan Larkin and Anthony Mantha and just go into a total rebuild?
That would be a big decision for Detroit, and they would. I think that they could definitely. So either it's going to happen is they'll benefit greatly, or that they will completely. It will just completely flop. I think that it's high risk, high reward. But if they do fail, that rebuild is going to be almost as long as that playoff streak was. It'll be a very, very, very long time.
Yeah, well, rebuilds definitely do have the potential to be you pick up three amazing draft picks, they're your first line, boom, you're
Hmm.
amazing. Or it could be, yeah, you're in the crapper for 10, 15 years just
Yeah.
waiting for that guy to come along because if they do decide that they want to drop some of their players like that, um, they have to do it quick
Hmm.
because this is probably the year to do it after this tanking season. If they can grab Lafreniere or even Bowen Byfield or somebody like that, just one of those guys who really has a bright future. Maybe
Hmm.
him, Tyler Bertuzzi, and somebody else who they can pick up in free agency, and they can just build
Yeah.
off of them. Because Tyler
Hmm.
Bertuzzi's still young, and he's
Very
still
young.
gonna
Yes.
yeah, and he's definitely gonna get better. But he needs good line mates. So
Hmm.
if he can get some
Can't do it
better
all
line
himself.
mates, exactly.
Yeah.
Um, if he can get some better line mates, then that would be preferred. Because I don't think he won't even grow. Like he won't even put up numbers for himself if he can't rely on others.
Hmm.
For people like that. But they got a lot of they got a lot of old people on this team.
Yeah, and a problem is that they still have someone like Henrik Zetterberg's contract, who he doesn't play for them anymore, and he has big money on his contract. So if they once that contract does eventually come up, then I feel like Detroit will be like a lot more free to do whatever they want.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever smart for you to like buy out a player or
Mm-mm.
anything that would give you a long term deficit as far as money goes. Because
Mm-hmm.
in order to make a good team, you got to be up to here on the salary cap.
Oh
Like to
yeah.
have a solid team, like Tampa Bay, Toronto, they have a great first and a good second, and they got less than $1 million to spare. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're doing not going after people. They're one of those teams that I don't really get why they haven't already put out offers to these guys. Even just as far as trades, because they can retain salary, they can do a whole bunch of crap with that, but they haven't
Mm-hmm.
really used it to their advantage. But I think there's definitely room for to improve over the offseason because of how much money they have. So once free agency starts, I think they'll just go feasting.
Yes,
And
definitely.
yeah, because there are actually a hell of a lot of people that are going up that are a great addition. Oh, I missed a
Mm-hmm.
whole bunch of goalies here. Yeah, Murray's up. Markstrom, Jacob Markstrom is
Markstrom,
up.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, he's a really good goalie. For
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver. Thomas
Yes.
Greiss is up, and
Oh.
we don't really want him anymore, so you can take him. Uh, Brian Elliott's up, and he's pretty good, but he's getting older, and that's why it's a good thing that Carter Hart is taking over for him at some point.
Definitely. But I still think Philadelphia's going to want to keep him for a backup for Hart.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't count on him leaving.
yeah, but there's definitely a huge there's a it's a really good year to rebuild. It's a really
Mm-hmm.
good year to rebuild.
It is a good year.
Yeah, because there's a whole lot of talent up. Because even if you go to Tyler Bertuzzi's a winger, so even if you drop Dylan Larkin and you just grab Nugent Hopkins is up
Yeah, but he's
from
wanting $8
Edmonton.
million a year.
I wouldn't give him $8 million a
I
year.
can't give him $8 million a year either. So.
Maybe you put him with like Miku Koivu, a vet,
Mm-hmm.
and then what you go with I don't know, like Tyler Toffoli maybe.
If he hasn't re-signed with Vancouver, yeah, I could see Detroit trying to buy into him.
Yeah, me too. I think he fits in on the team really
Mm-hmm.
well. Or they can go with Ryan Reeves and play him as a defenseman.
He just got an extension, so
Did he? Then
yeah,
maybe this is a little outdated.
he got a 2-year extension. I think it was about 2 or 3 days ago.
All right, that's
Mm-hmm.
actually that. I don't doubt that because he's notoriously he throws his body around notoriously, and I think that's something that Vegas definitely needs.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think it's it's a really good year for them to rebuild, and hopefully they do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very interesting where they could go for the future. But
Definitely.
let's say they don't. What if they don't? What if they say Larky, Larkin, Bertuzzi, and Mantha, perfect first line? Then they still have a whole bunch of cap space to work with.
Well, I feel like that all starts if they don't get Lafreniere in the draft. If they drop to fourth place in the lottery spot, I think that they will try to keep Dylan Larkin, Tyler Bertuzzi, and the entire. I don't think they'll try and make any big moves until they get a number one spot in the draft. So if they get the number one spot in the draft this year, I think that this is the year that they are like, okay, we have our number one pick, we have our future right here. We're going to try and buy into some free agents, and we're also going to try and give away some of our other talent.
Yeah, I think that might be right. Because there is some rising talent in that team that's worth a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
Philip Zadina is a huge prospect that's going to turn
Oh
out to
yeah,
be really good.
and Steve Yzerman, he's a great GM, so I know that if he does get Lafferty, he's not going to mess it up. He's not going to rush him up to the AHL too quick. He's not going to do something dumb to him that would jeopardize his career.
I would immediately third line Lafreniere. If he was me, I'd third line him. Give him a little bit of time up here. Maybe switch him out for a veteran in the AHL or something. Just switch
Yeah.
him out every week or so. Just give him some NHL time, but at the same time, don't rush him into something that he's not ready for because
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't know what it's like to play up there. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe let him play the preseason, and then depending on how he does there, either leave him third line or drop him down.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, it really sucks because you'd think they would have a team because they have They have veterans, they have talent, they have young stars, but there's just the balance of it isn't good.
Hmm.
There's too many veterans, too much dead weight on that team.
And there's enough offense, but there's not enough defense and goaltending.
Yeah, I definitely think you're right about that. They could use a boost to their lower lines. Like their depth isn't very good as far
Mm-mm.
as offense goes, but defense is definitely an issue.
Yes.
Which is why I think they would definitely benefit from somebody like Petrangelo or
Hmm.
Barry or somebody like that. Um, Maybe even find a whole line, like go into free agency and find a whole line of people. Just find four defensemen and three offensemen and just make one or two lines of each and just use the rest of your money up and go for
Yeah,
it. Sign them all to
they've got the
1 year deals.
they've got the money for it. They can do it if they really really want to.
Exactly. So, if they play their cards right, even if they just sign them to short term deals, give it a shot. And if they still don't have enough, go into a rebuild.
Hmm.
But they may not get as lucky with the free agency year as they would this year.
Hmm.
So they're definitely taking risks whichever way they go. But as of right now, I think there's a huge player issue. But I wonder as far as coaching, like where they could go as far as coaching. Because there's really, I don't see how they could do much better as far as coaching, but I also see the flaws in their coaching system.
Hmm.
Like,
Now there are a lot of good coaches up on the market. Someone like Peter Laviolette, or even if they really wanted to bring back Babcock, I feel like that they should have given away Jeff Blashill's job and maybe taken in a younger coach or someone else. Because in 5 seasons he's led them to the playoffs once, and those other 4 seasons have been horrendous, just terrible.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. I think that there's places they can go, but they have to be very conscious of what they're doing because if they don't, then they will end up in a worse position than they already are. But I feel like
Hmm.
the locker room right now, there's nobody pushing them, telling them to keep trying. I think
Yeah.
there's not enough encouragement there, and I think
Hmm.
that's something that Iserman and the entire top brass of that association, uh, of that franchise, need to look into. But I definitely, I think there's a lot of room for this team to grow,
There
definitely.
definitely is.
But they won a cup 10 years ago, so as an Islander fan, I'm I wish 40 years on them. But thank you for talking to me and helping me out with this. That was really cool.
Yeah, anytime.
Usually we take a little bit and do some hockey quizzes to test our knowledge. If you'd like to do some of those with me,
Let's do it.
all right, sounds good. So they won't be able to see me now because I'm screen sharing this to you. Um, there we go. So do you see
Hmm.
it?
It's a little small.
A little small.
Yeah.
If you tap on my picture, you might be able to just see me. Do you see both of us right now?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. So we'll do some NHL quizzes. NHL. Why didn't it go? There we go. All right. So we can do top 200 goal scorers. We can do NHL Vezina trophies.
Anyone you choose, I'll do it.
All right. Let's try the current NHL captains.
All right.
All right. So all it gives us is their rookie year. We have to give it a shot. All right. Anaheim Ducks. Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Ryan Getzlaff. Oh,
Gets left. Whoa. No. Oh my God. There we go. All right. Arizona. Is it Kessel?
oh, it's
No.
Oliver Ekman Larson.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
That's a hard one.
I think it's two S's. And then yeah. All right. The Bruins is Chara. I always
Yep.
feel like it's Bergeron, but it's not.
I know,
Um,
really.
the Sabres is it Eichel?
Yeah, it's Eichel. Nice.
Calgary.
Mark Giordano.
It's Giordano.
Yep.
Carolina.
Oh,
Oh, I always have trouble with Carolina.
it's Stahl.
Oh, Jordan Stahl.
Yep.
Yep. The Blackhawks is Tays, right?
Yep.
Colorado.
It's Landeskog.
Right. Columbus. Is Columbus has a captain.
Nick Foligno. Yeah, Nick Foligno.
Oh yeah, look at that. Stars.
Jamie Benn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edmonton is McDavid.
Mm-hmm.
Panthers.
Barkov.
Right. The Kings is Doughty, I think. Is that the Doughty or Kopitar?
It's Kopitar. Yeah, it's Kopitar. I'm pretty sure it's Kopitar.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. The Wild is Oh, what's
Koivu.
this?
Koivu. Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Canadian.
Oh, frick. I think it's Weber.
Yeah, it definitely is Weber. Yeah. Nashville is
Yossi. I think it's Yossi. It might be Yossi.
I think I've tried. Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
This is Lee. Flyers is Giroux.
Mm-hmm.
Penguins is Crosby. Yeah. The Sharks is Couture.
Yep.
Oh, I spelled that right. The Blues is Pietrangelo, I think.
Yeah.
Boom. Tampa Bay is Stamkos. Toronto is Tavares.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver.
Oh, I think it's
Patterson?
Besser. No. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna try Besser. No,
Yeah.
It's not.
Horvat. It's Bo Horvat.
Oh, it is Bo Horvat.
I always get him and Brock Besser mixed up.
Washington Capitals.
Ovechkin.
Oh yeah. Wow, I brain farted so hard on that one. And then Winnipeg is Wheeler, right?
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
Damn, that's the best I've ever done on something like that. You know your hockey.
One. A little
the
bit.
Vesna one? All right.
Yeah, I want to try that one. Oh,
I think I've come across this one a couple times, but I've never scared about this one. Oh, Smith, Boston Bruins, 82-83. You want to work our way backwards?
Yeah.
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 No, Vasilevsky. Boom. Rene. Blue Jackets. Was it Bob at that point?
Yeah, it was Bobrovsky.
Oh, he had two.
Yeah.
Holtby. Price. Rask. Lundqvist.
How do you spell that? Oh.
That's not Rene? Then who is that? Oh, it's oh, what's his name? No, 2010-11. Boston. That's
Tim Thomas.
Yes, that's who it is. That old, yeah, because he was like an old guy who barely made it to the NHL, and then he shut out. I don't remember who that was.
Canucks in game. Canucks in game 7.
Game 7, he shut him out. Buffalo. 09-10.
Oh man. Ryan Miller. I think it's Ryan Miller.
Could it be? Oh my God. That's Brodeur, right?
Probably, yeah. Wow, 3 right there. 4.
Calgary.
Oh, Kimprasov. I think it's Kimprasov. I don't know how to spell that. Kimprasov. I don't know how you spell that.
We're gonna give it a shot.
Kimprasov.
I'm gonna do it exactly how you said it. And now I'm just gonna put goalie. We got nothing.
I don't know how you spell it.
We just say we got it.
All right, yeah, Mika Kimbrasov.
All right, 0102 Canadians.
Try Huet, Huet. That might be it. Probably, I don't know.
No.
No.
I think 2000 is Hasek. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that Canadians one.
I can't think of that. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, me neither. All right, we'll just keep moving back. What are those Washington Capitals ones?
Oh, Oli, Oli something. I forgot his last name.
Was he on the Capitals?
Yeah, he was on the Capitals. His nickname was Oli the goalie. Forgot it. Oh, it was Oli something for the Capitals.
Only the goalie. I'm putting that in. I have no shame. Olaf Kolzig?
I think that's him. I think that's him.
All right. Kolzig. Here we go. Kolzig. Boom. Nice.
Right, that was him.
That was good. Washington. Who's that other guy? I thought it was the same guy.
Now I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be. It might. Wait, what year was it?
95.
90. No, I'm not sure then.
All right, I'm gonna put in like all the guys that I know. Joseph? No. Joseph. No. Did Luongo ever have one? Luongo never had one.
Wow, that's a shocker. I didn't know that. I thought I could have sworn he had at least one.
Yeah, me too. Is that it for us?
Is there any Penguins ones? I might know.
Is there any Penguins ones? Nope.
No, I think that's it then.
All right. Let's give this up and see what we got. Oh, Theodore, I could have gotten.
Jose Theodore. That was him. Was he for the Canadians?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
I didn't put Hextall, Roy, or Belfour.
Hextall.
I didn't put any of those. I should have put all three of those in, and I would have gotten so many more. Yeah. Whatever, bro. All right, let's try something that I haven't even tried. NHL team point leaders for the last 5 seasons.
Oh boy, 153.
Here we go. Right. Anaheim. Probably has some Raquel. Getzlaff. No, why do I always put an X in there? All right, and then who is the most recent?
Maybe Henrique. It might be Henrique.
Nice.
Right.
Arizona, probably Kessel. Yeah. No Kessel. All right.
Granlund.
Ekman Larson.
Okay, well, wow. We got one.
Granlund. No, but we got him for a while. Yeah.
Try. Oh, what's Garland? Connor Garland, maybe.
Garland, no.
Clayton Keller.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, look at that.
There we go. Okay.
I could have sworn he was younger than that, but okay.
Yeah, really. This is.
I think we can move on from Arizona because we're already running on fumes. Boston is probably Marchand.
Yeah.
Oh my God! There we go. Oh wow, a lot of Marchand. Past
Pasternak. Yeah, I think Pasternak.
Pasternak, and then the other one's Bergeron, probably.
That's what I would say, Bergeron.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Nice.
Buffalo. Eichel. Yep.
Wow.
And then who's before Eichel?
Maybe Ekpozo.
Oh. Wait.
That's the only one I can think of.
No, that's not how you spell it.
It's probably someone else.
Whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
he
go
was never a
next.
big scorer.
Mm-mm.
Calgary.
Gaudreau.
Goudreau, yeah. There we go.
Nice, nice, nice.
And
Okay.
then maybe Giordano, because wasn't he up for the Norris? Whatever. It's not him. All right,
Yeah.
Carolina is gonna be maybe Aho. Yep. And then
Nice.
Svech. No.
Probably try Stahl. Maybe Stahl had to be up there once.
Nope. But
Oh,
Eric Stahl
yeah,
was
yeah,
for.
another Stahl. I think I should know all these Hurricanes players.
Who's on that line with them? It's Aho, Svechnikov, and who's the other guy on that line?
I think it's
Like,
Teravainen. Try
that's who it
Teravainen.
is. No, I want to say it's
Mm.
Teravainen. Looking it
Oh.
up.
And he's a wacky name to spell.
Hurricanes. Wait, did I pause it? Nope.
Ah.
Oh, it's literally just. Oh, it's exactly how it's spelled. All right,
Hmm.
Teravainen. Right? Gotta check it again. Nope. Got it wrong again. Ter. Terav. Yeah, I got it right. Screw him. All right, that's it. Boop. Stahl.
Skinner. I think Skinner might be one.
Oh, Jeff Skinner.
I forgot he.
Yeah,
All
look at
right,
that.
nice.
All right. Blackhawks, maybe some Tays. No Tays. It's gonna be Kane then.
Gotta be
Wow.
Oh, look at him. Wow.
Okay. Okay. Avalanche, McKinnon, and then
wow.
Landeskog. No, not Landy.
Maybe
Rantanen.
Yeah, that's who I would think.
Isn't that how you spell it? Isn't it Rantanen? I could swear. Oh, I gotta do this again. Rantanen. Okay. And in. Nope.
Duchesne. Try Duchesne.
My God, you're a legend. Okay.
Oh
All right, Blue Jackets. Maybe some Atkinson in there.
wow.
Jones. No.
Panarin.
Oh yeah,
No. Oh wow, he was up there for the
you
Rangers
got
too.
the Rangers too. Yeah. Dallas.
One.
Dallas is gonna be all Ben and Sagan.
Probably, I'd say. Yeah.
Yep.
Look
Hold
at
on.
that.
Detroit. We're gonna get Bertuzzi. No. Oh, I think I
Maybe
spelled that
Larkin.
wrong anyway. But it's gonna be Larkin and Mantha. No.
Maybe Zetterberg.
Yeah.
He might be up there.
Is it Berg?
It's Zetter, yeah, Zetterberg.
Is it Zetter?
Yeah, it's ER.
Boom.
Nice.
All right, and then we got McDavid.
Definitely.
Draisaitl.
That's who I would think.
Draisaitl. Oh no.
That's a hard one to spell.
Draisaitl. Oh, that's easy. All right, Draisaitl. Boom. And then before him, Eberle.
That's what I would think. I was gonna say Everly, maybe.
No, Hall. Yep.
Yeah, oh, nice.
Florida. Yager, maybe. Yep.
Oh, look at that, Barkov.
Barkov.
And
Huberdeau.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Huberdeau.
Boom.
Okay.
Oh, it's one
still
more.
One. Wow.
Dadonov? No,
yeah,
Dadonov.
Dadonov. Trocheck? I don't know.
Dadonov. That is how you spell that, right?
I think, yeah.
Dadonov. No. All right, screw that. All right.
Try Trocheck.
Trocheck. Nice. All right, the Kings is gonna be Kopitar,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
still one.
there's one open. Dowdy? It wouldn't be. Oh,
Maybe Brown.
I think
Dustin
you're right about that one.
Dustin Brown.
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of some older guys who are gone now.
Toffoli could be one.
Oh, yep.
Please tell me that's gotta be it.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm not really sure about that then. Maybe next one.
Yeah. All right, Minnesota Wild. We got
Parise.
Oh, yep.
Has to be him. All right. Got one.
I'm just going with all their new guys. I don't know.
Was Fiala this year's leading for them? Did he lead this year?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, then.
We can just move on from that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Montreal, Domi, Gallagher.
Ooh, that was a good one.
What was another one?
Maybe. I think this season was Tatar.
Nice.
Yeah. All right.
There's more I'm not thinking of from Montreal.
Maybe I can only say Pacioretty. That's it. I don't know who else but Pacioretty.
I'm 100% spelling that wrong. I'm not even gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
Pacioretty. Okay. Nope.
I can't think of anyone else from Montreal.
Pacioretty. Nope, because I'm spelling it wrong. There we go.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's not an I. I'm an idiot. All right. Nashville is gonna be. It's not gonna be Yossi, right? He's a defender. Oh.
Oh wow.
Okay. Duchesne.
Maybe.
No. Oh no, we already put him up.
There.
What happened?
Subban might be up. Subban, he might be up there.
Oh yeah, Subban.
Try Fisher, Mike Fisher. He might have been up there once. No.
Yeah, no.
Nashville. I'm not sure about Nashville.
Okay, I'm just checking all spellings. All right, so we'll move on. All right, the Devils is probably Sure. Nope.
Palmieri, maybe? Kyle Palmieri.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
The Islanders is going to be Tavares.
Yeah, he's got to be up there.
And then Barzal. There it is.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
All right, and the Rangers before Panarin, Zibanejad.
Oh, yeah, before Panarin, this is going to be hard.
I don't think I'm spelling that right. You think of more while I figure out Zibanejad. Yeah. There he is.
Try Stepan. Maybe Derek Stepan.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Nope.
No.
Oh, Nash.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
No way.
I
can't think of that.
Trying to
Rangers
think.
are a tough one. Yeah, I can't think of any Rangers.
Yeah. All right, Ottawa.
Maybe move on.
Yeah.
Ottawa.
Oh, what's his name? Bobby Ryan?
Bobby Ryan, he should be up there.
Nope, he's not.
Peugeot.
Isn't that how you spell it?
I think it's like Pageauau.
That's probably right. Now that I'm listening to it. Nope.
Who else?
Shabbat.
Shabbat, yeah, probably.
No.
He's
There's
Stone.
no.
Mark Stone.
Oh, Stone. Nice.
All right, okay, on board. Maybe Eric Carlson at one point.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, move on.
Nice.
Philly is gonna be Giroux.
Oh, wow. And then Couturier. Has to be
Yeah.
Couturier.
Couturier. Is that how you spell it? Looks like it. Looks right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think it is.
Then I guess it's not Couturier. What else do they have?
This season could be Kevin Hayes or no.
No.
Hmm.
Just checking. All right. I guess we'll just move on.
Yeah.
Whoops. Crosby and Malkin.
Yep.
San Jose is gonna be Couture. No.
Pavelski.
Pavelski. Nope.
Whoa. Hold
Burns.
on right there. Wow.
Thornton.
Burns. Okay.
Now we just have 1920.
This season. It's not Couture?
No, right? Couture.
no,
Let me make sure. No.
Hurdle. Try Hurdle.
Oh, I think you're right on that one. No.
What?
That's nuts.
All right. All right. Maybe we should go on the next one.
All right. St. Louis. It's gonna be
Tarasenko, yeah, or someone like that.
no. Okay, so it's gonna be Where's the double letter? I know there's a double letter. Tarasenko. Tarasenko. No. O'Reilly. Boom.
Okay, yeah.
Tarasenko. No. Wait, Tarasenko. Nope. All right. I think I'm done. I don't think I got Blues. Maybe Lightning?
Yeah, probably Kucherov is one of them I know.
Oh, yeah. Kucherov. Oh!
Okay, he's all of them.
All right. Toronto's going to be Tavares. No. Matthews.
Yeah, that's who I would say. There
Marner. Boom.
Okay.
I don't got before that. Before that, I don't got it.
Yeah, I couldn't say before either. Kadri, I don't know. No.
Oh, we ran out of time.
Mm.
I would have gotten Pedersen, Besser, Horvat. And then these ones are pretty easy, so I'm not mad that we didn't get to do this. It was Tarasenko. I just screwed it up. Oh, we missed Zuccarello for the Rangers.
Zuccarello, I forgot about him.
And Koivu for the Wild.
Koivu.
Dubois for the Blue Jackets. Matthew Tkachuk. Yeah, we made some misses there.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. That sucks. All right, you want to do one more before we sign off?
Yep, that'd be all right. Let's go.
All right, here we go. I think let's do one that's still blue, meaning I've never done it before or never even looked at it. Norris Trophy winners.
All right, cool, yeah.
All right, here we go. And go. Calgary, Giordano. Oops, Giordano. Tampa Bay is gonna be
Hedman.
is it
I think Hedman.
McDonough? Oh yeah, definitely Hedman. San Jose is gonna be Burns.
Mm-hmm.
LA is gonna be Doughty.
Yeah, it's easy.
Ottawa is gonna be not Shabbat because he wasn't there yet.
Carlson, I'd say Carlson.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chicago is gonna be oh, what's his name?
Duncan Keith.
Yep, Keith. Montreal is gonna be
Hmm. Did Subban win one with Montreal?
oh, it's gonna be Weber.
Maybe probably Weber.
It's not Weber.
Maybe do try Subban.
Nice.
All right.
Detroit is gonna be
Lindstrom,
Lindstrom.
I think.
What do you mean Lindstrom? The guy who like
Yeah,
was
Nicholas Lindstrom.
unbelievable. Yeah, look at that.
A lot.
Bruins is gonna be Krug, probably. Right? No. I could have sworn he was a Norris runner.
Chara?
Yeah, definitely
Maybe
Chara.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, okay, nice.
Alright, New Jersey Devils.
Oh. Andy Green, maybe. That's the only one I can think of right now.
No.
Wow. Was Scott Stevens, what did he play? Was he defense?
I think so.
Defense? No.
Alright, St. Louis.
Only one I can think is Pietrangelo.
There's gonna be a whole lot of pot coffee. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the only one Pietrangelo. Alright, Kings, 97-98.
Oh, man. What was Rowe? No.
Roan what?
I was going to say Luke Robitaille, but he didn't play with them at the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Robitaille?
Yeah, I don't think that's it, though.
He might have one somewhere else, though.
Maybe.
Robitaille.
No. I'm not sure about the Kings.
I'm looking at all these and I'm having an issue.
Yeah.
Rangers 96-97.
Jeez.
Chicago. Boston. Oh, Boston is Orr.
Oh, maybe Esposito for Chicago. No. Did he play? I don't think so. I think Ron Francis would have to be up there at one point.
Nope.
Wow.
Just picking names that are famous and there are many of them.
Yeah, really.
Pittsburgh Penguins in the 70s.
Jeez. I'm not even.
Islanders in the 70s is going to be Potvin. Yep.
There you go.
Montreal. Huh. Okay. We only got 50 seconds. We're almost halfway there.
Yeah. Can't really think of any.
Yeah, I think I think that's it.
Yeah, might have to go see who we missed.
All right. Al McInnes, Chris Pronger, Scott Niedermayer.
Oh, Pronger.
Larry Robinson. Ray Bork. Chelios.
Oh, man, I can't. Wow, we missed a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm so mad about this.
Yeah, seriously. Those are some of the names that I would think of at this moment now.
Oh, that sucks, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. But even though Billy is not here, he is still going to be inserting a segment for birthdays. So if we can get that from him, here's that now.
My
And
birthday.
your birthday?
Oh wait,
He
should
was
I say
just
my
doing
birthday?
uh hockey player birthdays.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna insert a
Sorry.
cutscene there. No, you're good.
All right, all right.
But yeah, if he doesn't do it, I'll have to record it later or something. But because I don't know if you watched the whole podcast last time, but there's we do a birthday segment at the end for like hockey player birthdays.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, thank you for stopping by today. That's
Yeah,
really sick.
anytime. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'd like to have you on again really soon because you
Would love to
really
come
know what
back
you're
on
talking
again.
about, and I think you get along with both of us really well.
I definitely would.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, anytime.
No problem. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
All right, guys. So, whoa. All right, guys. So, hey, I just needed to keep my face up, so I had to call back just to keep my face in the frame.
All right.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like or share or whatever you're doing on the platform that you're watching this on. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you again to our guest, and I hope to see you guys next week down by the rink. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.